Revelation 8 verse 1 to 13, Apocalypse. When the Lamb broke the seventh and final seal, an overwhelming silence fell upon the heavens. For half an hour, all voices, all praises, all movements ceased. The celestial realm, which had been filled with songs of worship and the thunderous cries of angels, now stood in complete stillness. It was as if all of creation held its breath, anticipating the divine judgment that was about to be unleashed. Then, before me stood 7 angels, mighty and radiant, standing in the presence of God. Each one was given a trumpet, 7 instruments of divine proclamation, each heralding a new calamity upon the earth. As I beheld them, another angel approached the golden altar that stood before the throne. In his hands, he held a golden censer, filled with burning incense. The fragrant smoke, mingled with the prayers of the saints, rose before God. I watched in awe as the angel took the censer and filled it with fire from the altar. Then, with a mighty gesture, he cast it down upon the earth. At once, there came a deafening rumble, thunder roared, lightning flashed violently across the sky, and the very foundations of the earth trembled in response. Then the first angel lifted his trumpet to his lips and blew. At once, hail and fire, mixed with blood, rained down upon the earth. A third of the trees and all the green grass were consumed in an inferno. The lush beauty of the earth, once teeming with life, was now scorched and barren. The second angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw something like a great mountain, ablaze with fire, hurled into the sea. The waters boiled and turned blood red. A third of the sea's creatures perished, and a third of the ships sailing upon its surface were destroyed. The very oceans, the lifeblood of the world, had been struck with ruin. Then the third angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw a great star blazing like a torch fall from the heavens. It crashed upon a third of the rivers and upon the springs of fresh water. This star was called wormwood, and it poisoned the waters, making them bitter. Many who drank from them perished. The fourth angel then sounded his trumpet. At once, a third of the sun, the moon, and the stars were struck. Darkness spread over the land, for the light of these celestial bodies was diminished by a third. A chilling gloom covered the earth, daylight no longer shone as before, and the nights grew even darker. As I gazed upon these terrors, I heard a voice crying out from the heavens. I looked, and behold, an eagle soared high above the earth. Its voice was loud, piercing, filled with sorrow and forewarning. Woe! Woe! Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the trumpet blasts that the 3 remaining angels are about to sound. A terrible dread filled my soul, for what had already come was only the beginning. The final 3 trumpets would bring even greater devastation. I stood in trembling anticipation of what was yet to unfold.